Welcome. Good evening, Dr. Calloway, Ms. Perriman, teachers and students and parents. The third graders are here tonight to celebrate Black History Month.
So please sit back and enjoy a little bit of history mixed with some music from the present. Thank you.
You'll never, and I mean never, hear of a man who worked harder than that famous Southern kid, me, George Washington Carver. Born a slave, I learned how to read and became a wonderful student indeed. What interested me, I wanted to know, were the lives, plants, and things that grow. I became a teacher and a writer too, and my inventions for farms would astonish you. 300 foods that use peanuts little, like peanut butter, peanut oil, peanut brittle, peanut lotion, even peanut bars, even peanut honey. And I never saw my ideas for money. I wanted farmers to use rural land, and I was just happy to lend them a hand.
As sure as a man was born in sin, I was the fairest there ever been. Old Howard School gave me a legal initiation in the ageless fight against segregation. I fought to uphold the Constitution. For ordinary people, I was the best solution. I was a great black man. I sat on the highest court in the land. Born in the midst of poverty, I grew up in the shadow of liberty. Walking the streets of Diamond Banker in the capital of America. I learned from the NAACP to remove the stigma for you and me. I was a great black man. I sat on the highest court in the land. De facto, segregation was not illegal. Separate but equal was inherently unequal. Thoroughly good arguments were second to none. My record before the Supreme Court was 29-1. I was a great black man. I sat on the highest court in the land. As rights of Americans grew leaner during the time and aftermath of the Dreamer, I served till I was more than fourscore, chasing the legal wolf from the shepherd's door. Two marshals made the high court law supreme. I was the embodiment of the American dream. I was a great black man. I sat on the highest court in the land. I, Thurgood Marshall, was the first black appointed to the Supreme Court in 1967 by President Johnson. My motto is, I did what I could do with what I had.
All right.
Whenever people fight to be free, my name is remembered with dignity. Whenever black people were treated right, I stood strong to lead the fight. I fought with love, no guns or darts. I changed people's minds and their hearts. But some people didn't like my words. I was taken away to a better world. Yet my dream lives on and all can be free. Will we knock down the walls between you and me? My life did not last, but my dream and my spirit are free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
All right.
Go to the back of the bus first. Go to the back and stay.
No, I won't. I think that's unfair and I'm just too tired today.
Everyone knows the rules, Miss Parks. Everyone knows if you're black, you can't eat by restaurants and on buses, you sit in the back. So now it's time to move, Rosa Parks.
No, I'm not moving at all. I got a voice and I'm going to use it and thousands will hear the call.
Bring power sit with you, Rosa Parks.
People black and white did say we're coming to change America and bring equality here to stay.
George Washington Carver, born a slave yet he learned to read, a teacher, a writer, and an amazing inventor. Thurgood Marshall, born in the midst of poverty, yet he studied law and sat at the highest court in the land. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a leader who stood strong and led the fight against inequality. His dream lives on forever. Rosa Parks, a lady with the courage to take stands against unfairness. These are just a few of the outstanding African Americans from our past who made significant contributions to our society. They didn't think on the same level as most people. They were different, bold, courageous, and amazingly ambitious. They pulled up to the scene with bright visions for themselves, for our people, and for all people. They made marks on history that cannot be erased, overcoming all obstacles and violent forms of opposition. They never quit, they never gave up, and they didn't settle for what was good and rob themselves from having what was best. And this is why we remember and celebrate them on today. Ladies and gentlemen, as I examine each of these heroes' lives, I see a common trait amongst them all. See, the reason why they were able to make a difference is because they made a quality choice to be different. And this is why we remember and celebrate them on today. I don't travel as Antron Island, do hereby declare that I too will be a difference maker because I choose to be a different person. Thank you.
We're sick of these chains.
You will not chain us up.
We can't do this anymore.
Yeah, we're different.
We're different, yeah, we're different. Pull up to the scene.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Guess what?
We ain't even care about
Why?
We're different, yeah, we're different.
We're different, y'all.
We're different, yeah, we're different.
It's not time for the same old, same
Yeah,
old.
we're different. Pull up to the scene.
Come on. Talk to me.
African American history. In case you ain't know, it's economy. Can't take time till we celebrate. All these young people just to my survey. Everybody has skills you want. My few word about their head, don't know. Dr. American knew me here now. I can feel good. Yeah, the baby hat. Really tired. Yeah, actually cool when it's just like. So another time show up. Cause Dr. American caught me. Hit through a lot of shit from me too. Still made my foot through all kids. The kid through blood, sweat, and tears. Still so there's why we look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. Every year celebrates like automatic. It's like automatic. It's like automatic. We're different, yeah, we're different.
We're different, LPA.
Different, yeah, we're different.
Uh-huh.
We're different, yeah, we're different.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Yeah. Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Yeah. Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
You know what?
We don't care about
Position what?
yeah, we're different.
Right?
We're different, yeah, we're different.
We're different.
We're different.
We don't be trying to sit in the back of the bus. Come on. Come on.
African American history.
Tell the story.
In case you ain't know, it's a part of me. Can't take time to celebrate. All I think people did to me is celebrate. Everybody has skills you know. My people worry about it, how you going on. Like a man can't do me here now.
Come on.
I can feel good. Yeah, the man happy. Really tired.
Come on.
And I feel really cool when it's just like. But time so time. Like a man can't come to you. Man, do a lot of shit for me too. Still made my foot through all things. They did do blood, sweat, and tears. Still celebrate, so look back at it. Look back at it. Look back at it. Every year celebrates like automatic.
Come on.
It's like automatic.
Right?
It's like automatic.
Every year we do it. Come on.
We're different, yeah, we're different.
Every year we celebrate.
Yeah, we're different.
Come on.
We're different, yeah, we're different.
Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Y'all came up with a broad vision. Come on.
Pull up to the scene.
Yes, we did.
Pull up to the scene.
You know what? You know what? We ain't even care about the opposition. They beat us. They stoned us and sicked the dogs on us. They put us in jail. They lynched us. Still we rise.
Let us now move on to the president. President of the United States of America, Barack Obama. 5-time National Basketball Association Most Valuable Player. Michael Jordan. Singer, songwriter, dancer, and actress Beyonce Knowles. So sit back and enjoy our show as we make a little history in here and now. And right now, we're calling this one Math and Music. You will see how our learning of rounding numbers, place value, and multiplication facts is enhanced through music, movement, and good old-fashioned fun. I'm telling you the truth. After Mr. Dubé videotapes us and puts us on YouTube, the whole world's gonna get a taste of how we do things here at LPA. So sit back and enjoy our show as we make a little history in here and now.
LPA, you ready for these third graders? Y'all give me some noise on this part. How about y'all ready for these third graders? Come on. We just... Oh yeah. We round our numbers, y'all. What? Oh, we just round it down. Just to break it down. Come on, we round it. Come on. We round our numbers. Oh yeah. We do it. Oh, we round it down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, we round it down. Let's go break it down. Third graders have broken all the way down. Y'all ought to be clapping your hands right about now. Next, we're going to talk to you about place value. Come on, let's do this, Miss McMullen. Place value. Come on. What? What y'all going to do? Come on. I feel that. I feel it. We will talk to you about place value. Come on. Dollars, come on. Come on, do it. 10,000, 100,000, come on. 10,000, 100,000. Talk to me, come on. See? Come on. Do it, come on.
We start at the decimal to left, we move.
Come on.
We base it, I make it with a pie, we prove.
Come on.
The fist upside, break it to the left,
Yeah.
listen to the right.
Right.
Start at the decimal, sandwich in between.
Zeros on the negative places, how did you see it? Come on.
You want me to lie?
Come on.
Can't get them out of the place by the spot. You can read a big, each other's word.
Come on.
That's a big, big,
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 10. Come on. Let's go to millions, y'all. Come on. Millions. Here we go. 10 million, 100 million. Come on. 10 million, 100 million. Come on. 10 million, 100 million. Come on. Come on. Y'all put your hands. That's not travelers. That's naming. Come on, show them love. Come on. Come on. Yeah. See? Zeros on the negative places. How did you see? Come on.
You want me to lie? Can't leave them out of the place by the spot. When you read a big numbers, each other's
Come on.
word.
Come on. Come on. Come on. 10 hundreds, 1 10 hundreds, 1 10 hundreds, come on, 1 10 hundreds, 1 10 hundred, come on, 1 come on. When you read big numbers, come on, thousands. 10,000, 100,000, come on, thousands. 10,000, 100,000, come on, thousands. 10,000, 100,000, when you read big numbers, each oh, put your hands together one more time. Multiplication facts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, what's up? Come on. 4, 5, 6, come on. Do it. Come on. Now you been kidding, show us some love. One more time, y'all. Come on, next. Laura Packer and Jada Allen. All right, y'all do your thing, girls. Come on. Do it. Come on.
I want to help you pass, but you can't be scared now. 'Cause you do your fucking not even good. Just learn to take me with a body.
Let's do it.
It's 2 times 2. It's 2 times 3. It's
Y'all know y'all choose, I see. Come on.
2 times 5. It's
Y'all put your hands together for Lauren and Jada. All right, let's do this like this, y'all. Let's do this like this. Do y'all get your threes?
smash your ass. It's the shit.
Come on. Yeah.
Watch me crack them.
Yeah.
Watch me crack them. Watch me crack them.
Let's do it, y'all. Come on. Put your hands together for the third grade. One more time. Everybody's up. What y'all say? Everybody's up. Pete, you said? Here we go. Come on, come on.
4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 is 16.
Come on.
Just the 4s on it. Just learn my math. Just the 4s on it.
Yeah.
Just learn my math. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 is 16. Just the 4s on it. Just learn my math. Just the 4s on it. Just learn my math.
All right, y'all got the old man time. Come sit down. Let's talk about the fives. All that moving and jumping around. I want y'all to talk to me about your fives. Are you really smart?
This is why I'm smart. This is why I'm smart. This is why I'm smart.
Say what?
This is why I'm smart. This is why I'm smart.
What?
This is why I'm smart.
Come on.
I'm learning my size, so I already know.
Five.
Every exercise, more than one before.
Uh-huh.
I'm learning my size, so be on the line.
Come on.
I can show you how I do it when it's like the mind.
Come on.
This is my move.
Yeah.
I'm a slow guy.
Come on.
This time I'm gonna be working with the style.
Come on.
Yeah, I like to add.
Add.
Yeah, I like to count.
Count.
Strings where I learn what the girls are all about.
Come on.
Everybody,
Minutes.
I want to be. I'm hot. Everybody, let me on the CD. I got my new J's sitting all day. Everybody know me 'cause I'm about to get these days.
Come on.
Something in my bag.
Yeah. Oh, what is this?
It's A's and B's. I'm doing the pies. I'm trying to ride. The way you see me lean, I'm rapping.
What you gonna do? Do it, models. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. Y'all put some love for the models. Come on. Put some love for the models. Come on. What you gonna do?
I can show you how I do
What you
it.
gonna show me, girl? Come on.
This is why I'm hot.
She hot.
Shine like the sun.
She sizzling.
I can go 5 days without doing
Come
wrong.
on.
Catch me in a hall.
Highway.
Singing in my life.
And what?
Don't look at the set. I just lost the pop.
Happen.
I go 5.
Come on.
And then you go.
Yeah.
When I walk in the front door, it closed. Girl, get low.
Come on.
When just tip your head.
And
Keep to the side. Ain't that's what I
show
said.
Sherelle some love, y'all. Come on.
5 times 6, 5 times 7, 5 times 25, 30, 35,
Come on.
25, 30, 35. One student, get her education.
All right.
But to show the whole wide nation.
Uh-huh.
How to do your file.
Show them the shit.
No lie.
Yeah.
I'ma show you how to
That's good shit, y'all. Show Crochet some love. We smart.
This is why I'm smart.
We smart. Come on.
This is why I'm smart. This is why I'm smart.
Come on.
I'm running my files,
Yeah.
you already know.
You know?
And it's a firewall, the one before.
Uh-huh.
I'm running my files, so get on the line. I can show you how I do it.
Time to shine. Y'all clap for the third ladies. One more time. Oh, y'all fun? Oh, y'all fun now? Oh, check them out now. Huh. You fly? Come on. Let them have it. It's good. It's like showbiz. Come on. All right.
Rapping on the mic. 7 times 1, 7 times 2,
Come on.
7 times 3,
Come on.
7 times 4 is 7, 14, 21, 28, 7, 14, 21, 28. Stay fly,
Come on.
no lie, you know it. 7, learning math,
Learn it, man.
it's cool, it's just like show.
Come on. Come on.
We stay fly,
Stay fly.
no lie, you know this.
You know this?
Circus, GMS, in school, it's gonna stay cold. Tryna catch me like myself, I'm already here. So I know I feel like being alone. This ain't no game, I can't play it. I'm gonna do my certain days. Gonna make sure I practice every day. Gonna make my teacher say, hey, I told her I'll get you hate. I'm always waiting for story, and I'm gonna be on the TV. Everybody was like, they're pushing me, and I'm gonna win no track. Everybody wants to like that. Wants to see that like that. Now I'm not here to do my bad, that's fact. I just like a friend, so it ain't no stop. So I'm under my sevens like it ain't no stop. It's like 7 times 11, triple 77. Like 7 times 5 equals 35. Kid is back, and it's sounding real fresh. She's gonna learn rest like a weight test. It's easy to me, it must be easy to you. So you can learn it too, just like I just got. Keep stay fly, no lie, you know this. Circus, GMS, in school, it's gonna stay focused. 7 times 5, 7 times 6,
Yeah.
7 times 7, 7 times 8 is 35, 42, 49, 56, 35, 32, 49, 56, 7 times 9,
Yeah.
7 times 10, 7 times 11, 7 times 2 is 63, 70, 77, 84, 63, 70, 77, 84.
Y'all better clap for the third ladies one more time. No, I said really clap for them because they put it down. They are making history right now. They rapping, they singing, they learning the math, they modeling. Come on, somebody, y'all need to show them some love. Come on. They got the old man child. Y'all see, I keep sitting down, right? I can't handle it. I can't do it like I used to do it. Now, I want y'all to come on, Miss May Mother Road, this next track. Let's see if we can come on and see what else y'all know.
It's like any, find it, whoa. How many math facts do you know? I know you know it. I know you know it. It's like if I want, if I do, if I 3, if I 4, if I 5, if I 6, if I 7, if I 6, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56.
Count the ones on the left. 1, 2, 3. Count the ones on the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you take these and turn them into 10, 30, 80, 36.
One more time, y'all. That's the third graders. That's the third graders. Huh? Come on. Come on. we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, come on. Do it, do it.